Hi all. Right, time to get a bit more RAF in. It's been slow and coming along, I suppose, but enemy action Kharkov is on the horizon now. These American people have already got it. Which I suppose you're going to get it before it comes across here. So I'm hoping for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe the most. So I still prefer to set it up on this part of my table because this is the sort of biggest bit I've got. Well, yeah, there's other solutions if I don't get this finished, I suppose, but I do want to persevere and get this done. So yeah, so let's move on. We've only got 2 more raids. This has been going a great day. We're on -8 victory points. So hopefully I've not been making any mistakes. I've uploaded the last, I've got it uploaded the last bit, but I haven't, I was going to review it again, although I've not been doing that recently, but I thought I would watch it over a bit just in case, but who knows, if I get this bit going I might just chuck it out there, because just the time to do it is, it can sometimes become a struggle. Okay, right, well, card number 9, raid selection, so let's get the second last raid down. Okay, so second last raid is at Portsmouth Port. We fought 3. This is the one that was we fought 3, so yeah, I need to keep that in mind. ME19s are good. No strategy card attached. I've got a full raid this time, 5 bombers, 4 ME19s, a hunt box, and the other stuff that we need. So full 14 grouping in the raid. So now, hang on, that's maybe why I kept that card. This strategy card was left lying about. That's why I've left it. Yeah, I put it away there too, thinking no, I don't need this anymore. This was from the previous raid. So we need to keep that in mind because we do not count that raid when conducting rendezvous checks for other raids in the time segment, and toward the limit of 3 raids per time segment. So so that's why that was left aside. Okay, right, okay, so what's next? Let's move on. British detection. So this is not. Yeah, it's just the rendezvous check. We need to worry about that. Okay. Right. Things have been moved about here again. I've got some other games lying about and ponder on. Got Mage Night out again. Thinking about another game of that. Excellent game. Only comes out, I don't know, once or twice a year maybe, but always look forward to it. I actually got the expansion for it. Great deal off of BGG. The guy that was selling it as like new, and the cards hadn't been taken out the wrapper. He'd obviously purchased it with a thought, and he just said to me, he says he didn't think the game really doesn't feel for him it needs an expansion. It doesn't. If any of you have played Mage Knight base game, it's Anyway, sorry, going off on some other place there. It's just that's getting in the way a bit. Okay, so what am I doing here? No, I don't even need any charts. This is the one that's on the map. So roll die. I want to keep it low though. Yeah, it's a 6. That'll do. Not right. So this could be. The good thing is, there's a lot of squadrons up in the top board, isn't there? So that's a good thing. However, a 6 is still not what we wanted, but okay. So first check would be the OCV value. Now this is patchy clouds for Woofort 3. So what is it? How's it go again? Clear, patchy, then broken. So it's a 1. So that's not too bad. However, there's 3 radar nets, so that's another 6 on top of the 7. That's taking us to 13. And we have 14 grouping in the raid, which adds another 5, taking us to 18. So yeah, not good. Very early, limited, but very early. So that does bring the Spitfire Ace along. Into the cup she goes. Okay. Well, that's that done anyway. So next card, I think it might be is that when the Raid Rendezvous comes in? Yeah. Okay, so we've just got to remember that if it comes up as a 3, well, let's just roll the dice, see what we get. 6. Oh, we might be okay with that one. Yeah, we got a 6 result one of the last times when we had 14 in the raid as well, didn't we? So it's 15 or more would trigger the rendezvous, that would fail the rendezvous check. But we have 14, so we're good. So that was fortunate. Right, so let's see what's all going in the cup. Okay, and I can put that strategy card away now, I think. Okay, so it's very early, so looking at the early column, so 3 from 111, and that's the actual sector. Yeah, it's Portsmouth here, that's all the one sector. So we have nothing in 111. So that's a nice start. 2 from 410. Right, so they're going to come. So they go straight into the cup. It's up to 3. I've got the Spitfire Ace in there already. 2 from 211. I don't think we've got any of them either. Where's that? Oh, yeah, we do. Damn. So 2 again there. That's up to 5. Then 1 from 311. That's the one we don't have. And 1 from 711. We don't have that either as well. So only 5. So that's not bad considering the poor dice roll we had for the what do you call it? Detection roll. And they're all in the cup. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's coming out, if anything. This is the one we need the chart and that. Yeah. So, right, we roll dice for this one. It's a 2. So, to date September the 3rd, so that's a +2. That takes us to 4. Target sector is a 11 group. Yeah, +1 to 5. Primary target is radar, net, or airfield. No, it's a port, so that doesn't count. Target is deep. No, warning is very early. Yes, it is. That's a +1 to 6. Intelligence is accurate. No, it's not. Intelligence is limited, and raid has 12 or more grouping. +3 as a 9. And target cards yet to be resolved, -1 per card. There's 1, so that takes us down to an 8. That's no difference. A 9 to an 8, it's the same. Still a high response. So a high response with 5 squadrons in the pool, only 1 of them's coming out. Yeah, well. And it's not the Spitfire Ace, it's from 211. It's just here. Which is a bit annoying, isn't it? Because that's our last raid of the day, isn't it? And it's a minor raid, isn't it? So the less stuff we've got lying about here, the better. I suppose that's just the one. It looks like, a little stretch. Sorry about that. I've got the window open, so we're right on the main street. So, okay, are they coming along? More than likely, because we've got 4. So it's limited intelligence, though, isn't it? So limited intelligence. Squadrons in the pool has 4, and grouping in the raid, excluding channel patrol, they're all coming along. Okay, so there we go. It's 4 against 4, so pretty fair odds. Let's see what happens next. Right, card number 13, Hunter Interception. Grouping are equal to squadrons. All squadrons are intercepted and they remain in the hunt box. Good enough. Raid approach event. Event card. Oops. Approach event. Heavy pursuit. Move A and C grouping and C squadrons from the hunt box to the in-flight box. A and C grouping. Oh, yuck. What about their squadrons? Yeah, we were getting a worse result than that. So all our A and C grouping. Oh no, and it's only C squad. Oh well, that's actually that is we've got quite lucky there in a way. I mean, it's not a good event, but so it's A and C grouping. So these three go away. So we're only left with one. And it's only C squadrons. Fortunately, well, that one will not go to the hunt box. That'll just go away. Sorry, the in-flight box, and that'll go to the in-flight box. So I suppose it could have been worse, but it's not great, is it? Yeah, well, hopefully we get a decent result for B for the squadrons, and then maybe they won't come up to the bomber box, but well. Okay, so we can do about that. I've not seen that one before. That was very nice. Right, next. So hunter attack. Right. Roll the dice, keep it low. Or alternatively, roll a 6. So 6. So the strength as total combat value is 7, and it's only one grouping in the combat. That's right, down at row G, I'm afraid. I don't think this is going to be good. And a 6, the B is going to be an L. Could have been worse, there was an H result for the A. So it's a light loss for the B. So he goes to the light loss box, we lose a point, down to -7. And, it's no. The only result, they've got no effect, A, no effect, so it's their... Oh no, that's right. It's a B grouping that are going to abort. Yeah, I looked initially at that and I thought, that's good, is it not? Now, does that mean, is that the one they go away or did they just get reduced? No, I think that's the one they go away. Full squadrons, abort, in-flight reduced. Wow, we were lucky there. So both of them are going in-flight reduced. That's right, isn't it? 6 result on the G row for the British. Only affects B squadrons and it gives them an abort result. Wow, I'll take that because that was looking, well, it wasn't looking drastic, but it's certainly looking great now because we've also got patchy clouds and we've fought 3. So, but the fact we're going to get a column shift because no grouping got in the bomber box, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we've done all that. That's fine. I think we're skipping through. Oh well, we've got a raid target event to come, which is non-essential target. Reduced bomb damage result by 1. Damage does not affect industry, airfield, or radar targets. Well, it's a port we're after, so yeah, that's the one that you would normally get to do extra damage and that. So that bit doesn't affect the port. However, it is going to reduce our damage by 1. That's a bummer. Okay, I'll just leave that card there as a reminder then. Right, but this is the part I think we can skip because if no squadrons in bomber box, move all group. Oh yeah, we get them down as well. If no squadrons in bomber box, move all group in. And close escort box to bomber box to become strafers. Excellent, okay. Well, that'll help. It's a bit annoying about that reduced damage, but no. Right, so we've got all them strafing now as well. Good stuff. Okay. Next. And then, well, this one won't do anymore because there's no squadrons. So we'll just move straight on to the bombing. Conduct a bombardment. Okay, let's see if we can get one of these 6s again on the dice. A 3. Well, we've got a lot of strength here, and we're going to get well, might get a shift one way and then a shift the other way, I think. So, what's our strength? Yeah, what's our strength? Our strength is what is it? It's the first number, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 31. So that's off the chart. Yeah, that's off the chart. Now, no bombers were intercepted, so we got a 2-shift column to the right. We've got patchy clouds which would shift us back 1 to the left, so we've got a net gain of 1 shift to the right anyway. So we're right at the far end column as far as I'm aware. Strafing, penalty, radar, city headquarters and multi-bases, we would have them, but we're not. It's a port we're attacking, so all good. Well, 3 result is going to be an H result. Just, which is great. However, we're going to have to reduce that by 1. So it's still 2 points, and there's no additional effects for ports. So 2 points, we'll take that. 8, 9, so -9. Yeah, I'll take that. I will. Yeah, because I think that maybe it could be better. I think it could have been worse. That really, I think I should think myself okay on that one. Right, and then everything then returns to the in-flight. We're done with our bombing. Right, I'll get that sorted. And can get rid of that event. Where are we? There, yeah. So I think we now move all our stuff back. Yeah, move all the stuff from in-flight. That all goes up to the clock. There's nothing reduced there, but it doesn't matter. They're not coming in until next day anyway. So I'll put all them up in the clock space, and then the bombers just go back to their airbase. We did get that 1 light loss, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. Right, how's that? Okay, that's all the grouping been put back. If there are any face-up target cards remaining in the current time segment, return to step 9. Right, okay, well that's not been going that long, and this is a minor raid, so let's return to step 9, and how things on the phone. Yeah, it's alright. And we'll see if we can finish this off. To bring down the next raid, like I say, it's just a minor raid anyway. This is Farnborough. This is the one we put our GI-88s on. So, I don't know, I think I tried this one of the turns before, didn't I? And I think they all got kind of wiped out, but we've got to put them somewhere, and they get a bonus if it's just them that's involved, but well, we'll carry on and see. Right, so here's our 3 grouping for the raid, 3 GI-87s, and that is that. Okay, next card. Raid, British detection. We rolled a 1 this time. That's nice. Okay, so a 1 OCV. This is back to we fought 2, where we are clear weather. So that's a 3. So that's up to 4. Oh, 3 radar nets again. So that's another 6 up to 10. But only 3 grouping in the raid. So there's 10, 3 group in the raid. It's only a +1, so that's 11. So we're way down. Sufficient and limited. That sounds nicer. Okay. So sufficient and limited. Raid rendezvous check. Oh, I still have to consider that strategy card actually. I put it away because this is still the same time segment. So if that does come up, we've got a 4. I think that's okay. 11 or more grouping in the raid, and the Luftwaffe off that is not depleted. We only have 3 grouping in the raid, so we'll skip on by that. Raid response. Right, okay. So what are we on? Sufficient. So it's the second one along, so it shouldn't be so bad, and there's not an awful lot out there. So we've got 2 from 111. There's nothing there. 2 from 211. Okay, we've got 1. That's 1. 2 from 311. There's nothing. 1 from 410. There's nothing. That's it. That's it. There's 1 Spitfire in the cup. Is that right? Yeah? Well, yeah, well, London was an option too, but there's nothing in London. There's never anything in London. I'm assuming that must just be the British game, the version, the Allied version of the game. So now what am I doing? I'm looking at that chart, aren't I? Where is it? Squadrons in the response pool. Right, well, I'll roll the dice anyway. Got a 1 again, which tells me this might be nice. So +2 for the date is a 3. Target is 11 group, yeah, +1 for a 4. Primary target, radar net or airfield. No, this is a city. It's not industry either. Target is deep, no. Warning is very early, no. Intelligence is accurate, no. Intelligence is limited, but there's only 3 grouping in the raid, so we're still sitting at 4 here. Intelligence is poor, no. Target cards yet to be resolved, no. We're sitting at a 4. That's a high response. Yeah, well, I've always talked about that before. It's kind of random, that part. I think, like, yeah, John Brown mentioned one comment that it might, if they didn't do it that way, it might make it where you could game it a little bit, I think. Not that I can work that one out, but so yeah, I believe we've got a 4, and there's only 1 squadron in the pool, so none of them are coming out. But are they going to respond? Well, we don't have any in the hunt box, so maybe. Intelligence was limited. Squadrons in the pool is 1. Number of grouping in the raid is 3. Yeah, it's going to respond. Okay, that's a pity. But there's only 1 of them. Right, so just that. I just want to have a look. I know there was a couple of rules that could kind of kick in if things were a bit strange down that way, as in limited amount of. I think if it was response to hunter suite with lone bomber. If a raid with just 1 bomber has at least 5 fighter grouping. No, it's not that one. Hunter contact IRO. If the number of grouping in the hunt box outnumber squadrons by more than 1. Yeah, I don't think I missed that one either, to be honest. But they are ones that maybe I haven't really been thinking about. No, I think this situation is okay. So, okay, well, we'll push on with that. Right, so that was the response. Hunter section. Well, there's no grouping, so all squadrons in the hunt box move to the bomber box. That's done. And then we get a raid approach event. Rendezvous failure. Oh dear. If raid has 7 or more grouping, all C grouping, bomber and close escort box leave the raid. Well, we have only 3 grouping, so just as well we have 2 C's. Okay, so that's not applying. Oops, sorry. On card 15, hunter attack. No, this is in the hunt box. Yeah, we're not. I've made that mistake 2 or 3 times, I think. Start having the attack there, but it's not a hunter attack we want, it's a squadron attack. So now raid target event. E squadrons patrol elsewhere, move full C squadrons in eligible sectors to in-flight box. Well, you know what, there's not going to. Oh, wait now though, we've got to consider them all, haven't we? Not just what was under sufficient, which would add 310, 711 and 212 310. 310. I don't think this matters though, because they're going to go in flight. This is going to be the end of the day anyway. Well, I suppose we should go through the procedure. So 310 does not have any C squadrons. Oops. It's alright. 310's over here, they've got an A and a B. And obviously the other ones, nothing went back, so there's nothing in the main areas. So it was just 310, 711, there's nothing in there, and 212, which is a B squadron as well. So, yeah, nothing's going to happen there. Like I say, it wouldn't matter, because if any of them did go at them flight, this is our last raid of the day, and they're just going to come back out again. Okay, so we can get rid of that event. And move on to the squadron attack, or squadron interception first. So there's only one squadron, so it's going to, well, it doesn't matter which one it picks. So it's going to intercept, well, we'll intercept the sea, and these two are, at least these two are going to get through at bomb, so that's good. Yeah, we've nothing in close escort anyway, so. Right, and squadron attack. So there we go, roll a dice. It's a 2, that's good. Unfortunately, the Ju-87s are not very good in fighting, are they? What are we looking for? Combat results. So the bombing strength is 7 for that, and 4 for the Spitfire, so that's 11. And there's only one grouping in the combat. Yikes. Okay. So that's right down at row I, unfortunately. That's right, isn't it? Number of grouping in combat 1. Strength is 11. Yes. So it's a 2. AHH. Yeah. That's not good at all, is it? So this is a heavy loss. Damn it. That's another Ju-87. Yeah, I mean, just 1 against 1 there. They're adding the 7 from them, that's what does it. So that's a loss of 2 points, down to -7 again. As for the Spitfire, it's a B. Oh, it's an abort. Which, yeah, doesn't really matter, does it? It's in bomber box, so that gets reduced, but no, it doesn't matter, does it? I think this is the end of the day anyway, so. However, at least we've got something to bomb with, and I think we do get a column shift because of Ju-87s. Okay, let's go on an attack, so into the bombardment. Okay, so we've got a strength of 6, nice high one. 4, that's not bad, it's not bad. Right, so no bombers intercepted. Well, they were intercepted. Dive bombing bonus. If all bomber grouping on Ju-87s and the target is not a radar net. Again, I never took that into consideration yet again. Bound to get caught with that. I've not got caught with it yet, and I've just been lucky. Shift 2 columns right. Okay, and we are in clear weather, so there's no shift back to the left. So, and our strength is 6. So we're under the 6-7 column, but 2 shifts to the right takes us to the 10-11 column. With a 4, we're just getting 2 hits. Excellent. So 2 hits, that's the 2 we just lost for that heavy loss, so that takes us back to -9. And now this is a city. Port cities and military bases, no additional effects. Yeah, okay, so nothing else happens. That's okay though, that was good. That's the last raid of the day. I'll tell you what, that's been, we're showing it -9 points just now. So, yeah. Right, so finishing things up. Now they should have went back. Yeah, I put the bombers back. And mobile group in. Yeah, okay, I've done all that. Yeah, that's fine. And then, right, so no more raids now. No such face-up target cards. Discard all face-down target cards and advance the clock marker to the next clock space. Well, we don't have any more raids, so if you have no more raids planned, move quarter marker to end of day space. I've done that. If quarter marker moved to end of day space, go ahead to step 25, resolve night raids. Right, I'm going to try and finish this off, I think. So card 25, we'll die in the night raid interception table. Right, I'll get this chart out. Right, let's roll the dice first. I've got a 4. I get the feeling higher numbers better here. There's only one night raid patrol. Right, night raid interception table. Number of patrolling, night raid patrolling squadrons, there's only 1. And we have, we've got a lot of grouping, haven't we? 7, I think. Yeah, we're between 6 and 8, so none of them are going to respond. No interceptions occur. So yeah, and if an interception occurs, we have a combat, don't we? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we move on to the bombing table. And so we've got a dice roll here. Number of night raid group and bombing, like I say, there's 7. So only a 1 gives us a no result here. But there is a risk of, is it the one with the asterisks we didn't want? We don't want a 5 then. Right. A 2, okay. That was almost, well, it'd been a 1, it'd been terrible. Right, a 2 with 7 grouping bombing is a -1 victory point. So we'll take that to -10. And I don't think anything else happens. No, that's it. That's it. Excellent. Well, this has been a far better day than the last 2 days, I think. Right, squadron group and reset. Move all inflict squadrons to their assigned sectors on the map. Full side up. Landing and rearm to the map. Move all group and inflict box, night raid boxes, and any space at the clock to their air bases. Full side up. Flip all reduce grouping and air bases for their full side. Yeah, and then we press or rest. Right. So yeah, we're putting all the squadrons back out, resetting all our grouping. The one we don't touch is light loss stuff or heavy loss stuff, obviously. Right, I'll go and get all that sorted. Okay, I was just starting to get going with that, and I wondered about reduced squadrons on the map. I think maybe I've not had this before, but there's 2 reduced squadrons still on the map, and it says move all squadrons in landing and rearm boxes to their assigned sectors on the map, retaining their facing. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about, I was about to flip them over to full strength, but it doesn't really say that, so I think they stay reduced. Okay. And it was, it's maybe just off camera, this one here was reduced, and there's one in 212 up there that was reduced, so yeah. Okay, I'll get everything back on the map. Okay, that's everything reset. Everything back on the map. You can see there's quite a lot of white losses for the British. We've got a few ourselves, 3, 6, we've got 8. Yeah, it wasn't certainly not as bad as last turn, though. We had a lot more than that, I think. Okay. So it was press or rest again. I'm just going to do the same thing, which was rest, wasn't it? Yeah. So well, let's see what the next card is. So draw a day event card. It's here. No, right now, hang on. We're drawing 2, aren't we? The rest is clear. Right, hang on. Right, okay, sorry, called away there. Right, so we draw 2 cards and we take the highest days, yeah, that's right. Right, so okay, let's see what we got. There's the first one. First one's a 3. And the second one's a 3. Now, if both of them are the same, we use the card that was drawn first. So that one goes away, and remember that gets shuffled back in, it doesn't just get discarded. We made a mistake of that at one point, didn't we? So, right, well, let's just look at the Stuka's card. Stuka Joe's card, 27. Yeah, well, we don't do the 5 and 6 in the 1 bit, do we? That doesn't count. If I had day marker number of spaces show day event card, gain 1 victory point for each day elapsed, so that's 3. Well, the good part is we're going across 3 of our JU88s we're going to get. So 1, 2, 3. So we're moving to September the 7th. So we lose 3 points there. 1, 2, 3. -7 still. That's okay. September the 7th. So we're getting close to this if Denmark moved to or past September the 8th. So we're not there. We're not CY in preparation. That's not till September the 11th. Yeah, so nothing else happens there. September the 7th. That event that we had, I think we had to draw the event again, didn't we? To stop it from happening. The one that allows us to use we fought 3 and 2. Where is it? Is that one? Ah, yeah, event. We fought 3 to. If the date is August 21st to September the 10th. This remains in effect until drawn again after September the 10th. Okay, so, well, we're not at September the 10th yet anyway. But it sounds a wee bit odd the way it's. I mean, it does seem to suggest that you've got to draw that event again for it to trigger. And it's got to be after September the 10th. That's what it says in the card grant. Okay. Right, let's get another Stuka Joe card. Right, so carry out the event listed on the day event card you just drew. I didn't miss anything else there, no. Right. So the event is set German target priorities. And it's based on the date. Oh, let's have a look at this. So based on the date there, that's too much, isn't it? What did I say we were? September the 7th. So it's the 3rd row down between September the 1st and September the 10th. I'll move all these down just now and we'll see where they go. So radars are low yet again. Yeah, I've not had any joy going for them, have we? Ports are medium, so they're dropping back 1 from high. Airfields are medium, staying where they are. Industry is high, okay, interesting. And cities are low. Right to there. So we've only got the 1 high with industry. So okay. Okay, so that's the event carried out. Just replacement point markers on the placement track. Yeah, and British experience pilot points. Right, so what we're getting: 7 Hurricane, 5 Spitfire, 1 Blenheim, 5 German fighter, 4 Rebel bomber, and experience pilot points is based on victory points -9 to +14. So they're only going to get 3. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so what did I say? Hurricanes are 7. Hurricanes just seem to be always up there. Yeah, they're maxed again. Spitfires are 5 from 11 to 16. Blenheims get 1 up to 5. German fighters get 5, and this is the one that we were in trouble, wasn't it? So they're getting 5. Now how many did I say were in the white lost box? Oh, there's 5 bang on. That's good then, is it not? We've got this pushing up to 1 though. How did that not mean, yeah, I mean we couldn't replace any more, and that's when that goes up, yeah. So I think that's going to stay, I don't think that's going to go up anymore. Right, and our bombers was an increase of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've only got 3 bombers in the White Loss. So that's good. And then experienced pilots points, I said -9 to +14 victory points, which is we're at -7. They get 3. Okay. Right, that's that. The White Losses now, yeah. Right, reach squadron or grouping. Spend 1 aircraft placement point to move the unit to its sector or airbase. J87s can't be done. Also expend 1 experienced pilot point per squadron. Okay, so there's the White Loss box for our guys. So we've got 3 bombers. 1, 2, and a Ju-88, 3. So that's a loss of 3 bomber points down to 10. And we've got 5 fighters, like I said, and we had 5 points, so that's just enough. We're just getting away with that, so we're just going to drop to 0 points. So no more added to the depletion, so that's good. Now, for the squadrons, however, this is going to hit them a bit. So, right, so you've got, well, first of all, we need to work out replacement points. Let's see what we've all got. That's a Hurricane, that's a Spitfire. I'll just put them out like this, and then we'll count up all the, let's go turn into a model grant. And I'll put them above, or I'm going to get confused thinking they're on the map. Right, these are all in the White Loss box. So. Okay, so Spitfires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 Spitfire points, down from 16 to 11. Right, and I'll just do the Hurricane points first, because we're obviously not going to have enough experienced pilot points. So the Hurricanes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of them from 24 down to 16. That's better. So they can only recover 3 of them because I've only got 3 experienced pilot points. And again, there's a way to select game, isn't there? This is one of the pages that I need to find that I'll struggle to find. 14, something in 14, is that? Maybe not. Right, hang on till I find it. Yeah, it's 14, 40.24. Insufficient replacement points. So we want 11 group first. So there is 1 from 10 group, so he's not getting considered. And then within a group, reverse order, so 711, 611, and so on. So we've got 2 from 711. So they're going to be 2 of the 3. They're going to come out full strength. 711 and the Hurricane 711. Okay. And then no, there's just the 1 and 611. Yeah. So that comes out full strength as well. Okay. So and then all the other units, all the other squadrons are coming in reduced because we've not got any more replacement pilot points. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a lot of green units now, so yeah, that'll help a bit, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's all the White Losses. So moving over into heavy losses. British have no heavy losses, neither do we. Well, we did have a Ju-87, but it does not come back, so they remain in the box, yeah, so I don't get the chance to bring them back, so that's that. If you move the marker on a pass day spaces containing any German reinforcement grouping, which I did, I got 3 Ju-88s. one actually on September the 7th. So I've got these three, so these, oh yeah, we thought two didn't have JU88s, so now it's got three, and that's nice. Is that right? Oh, hang on, yeah, I made a mistake. They had three, now they've got six. I've put JU88s in the wrong box, put them in the Heinkel box. That's fine. Okay, and then if the day event card indicates entry of a British reinforcement, randomly draw 2 in the cup. This one, this cup, innit? Well, it doesn't matter if it's not got one or not, but I think every card has had one on it. But because we play the rest option, you always draw. Well, that's before September the 8th. Well, we still are there. It says before September 8th, if the day card does not call for entry of a reinforcement, draw one anyway. Oh no, hang on, that's if you press. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, and that was my point. I think every card's had one on it anyway. So it's not as if we would have benefited from that. I suppose that's maybe lucky, but... Yeah, okay, so we're drawing 2 of these. It matters what order they come out, so there's the first one. I'm running out of space and time, I think. So we've got, what, a 410 and a 311. I think it's the 311, isn't it? This was the other one I struggled to find, wasn't it? Hang on. It's back around the same area, isn't it? It's the next bat, is it? No. Yeah, there's one. British Stabilisation Scheme. This is after September the 8th. During step 5 of the calendar update phase of the first raid. All reinforcement squadrons not yet in play are converted into experienced pilot points. I'm going to miss this one. Yeah. Well, good that I looked at it again just now, because that's us on September the 7th. So it's not going to happen. Oh well, it might happen. Does the day marker move first? I think it does. So it'll probably happen next turn. Okay, there it's there, 40.5, British reinforcements. Draw 2 at random. If neither or both of them are from 11, select the first one drawn. If only one of them is from 11, select that one, yeah. So we select the 311. And he comes out in support there. And then that goes back in the cup. So yeah, that's something about they're going to get a lot of reinforcement experienced pilot points back, I think. Okay, quickly moving on, trying to get this done. Yeah, that's that. My last card. Good. Right, return all German strategy cards to the strategy deck. And we shuffle. We only got 2 that last time. We should be better this time. We should be good for 3 this time. So we're poor. And then if target deck or raid event deck. Right, the target deck's fine. Even with the cards that are still up in the raid part there. To be honest, the event deck is about half and half, and maybe just under as well. So I'll just be leaving that as is. We do not shuffle the day event deck. If you're playing Battle of Britain, completed the 4th raid. Well, no, that's us completed the 8th raid day, according to my dice there. Return to step 1, so that goes away. Again, we've nothing to repair when it comes down to it anyway. That goes away, and we return to card number 1. Oh, so I bashed the camera. Right, okay, so I better get away quick, because again, I'm running short of space. I'm going to have to do something about that before I get started on enemy action Kirko. But, you know, I don't know if I'm going to jump in and start recording it or not. There's a few people got some videos out there now already, so I suppose if I watched over them, maybe I'd... The rules that look pretty similar, really. They look quite similar, but there's going to be a few that might catch you out because you're going to think, right, that's that, but it's not, because it's just been adjusted a wee bit. Anyway, no point rabbiting on here about that, because... Right, there's another part. Looks like I'm going to get through this. I'll try and push over the next day or so and see if I can get the next bit done, and I think we might then get pushed up to seeing where we're at, I think. Like I say, I've never played the game before, so I'm not quite sure how it ends up finishing. It's getting close to it, I think. Okay, I'll leave it for now, guys. I'll be back soon. Okay, cheers.